AMI, the deeper conversation.
Welcome to the Prosperity Playground. This is George. My beloved Tracy is here with us in meditation as we create this vortex together to impress upon the thinking substance, to impress upon the infinite field of pure possibility our desires today, and to do this as a group, as a family, as a community, and hold one another in this vortex, in this field, in this intention, trusting that the universe is hearing our request, taking our order, fulfilling our intentions in all ways and in all ways. In all ways and always. And we had some really beautiful feedback on the Quantum Creation Lab 10-day principles. And so we're going to do another round of those principles. And each day, as I share that principle, I'll share what I'm going to do to live that intention in that day today. And my our invitation is for you to endeavor to do the same in your way. What works for you, what resonates as true for you. And today, being the first day of these 10 days, is day 1. And I'll read the principle, and I'll drop in and feel for the invitation, and we'll try that together, and hopefully create some results that encourage us to keep doing it. So the first principle is, I am an infinite being. We are infinite beings, enjoying life as a human being for the time being. We are infinitely, intimately, and inextricably connected to all that we desire through a quantum field of pure possibility. This field is thinking substance upon which our gratitude impresses the specifications of our desire. Each inspired action we take in a state of being infused with gratitude, faith, and love and compassion is met with infinite steps taken on our behalf by our creative partner, a loving, generous universe. And so it is. So what's this mean? We're infinite beings. If you just think about that, you could spend all day, you can invest an entire day or weekend thinking about what that even means. We're infinite beings. It means that this body that we see in the mirror or feel with our hands is only a tiny fraction of what we really are. What we see, that thing we see, the life we see, the world we behold is but a single fiber in a single thread in an infinite woven tapestry. What does it mean that we're infinitely, intimately, and inextricably connected? It means through this quantum field of pure possibility, this field of thinking substance, our lives literally touch everything we desire. It's like 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon. We are infinite degrees to everything we desire. And every time we take a step, the universe meets that step with infinite steps on our behalf. As long as we take that step in inspiration, in gratitude, holding gratitude in our hearts and trusting that the universe is taking those steps, knowing that it is. And remembering that those steps are being taken by an infinitely loving creative partner. Why infinitely loving? Not because we're so wonderful or amazing, although we are, but because the universe is pure possibility. and being pure possibility is pure love. So if we let that be true, even if we only let that be true for the sake of this experiment, then we let that be true. And the invitation might be for each of us today is to ask and answer the question, what might be an inspired action to take? Because if we're not in that place of gratitude, if we're not in that place of connected to love, that will be a very difficult question to answer. And that will tell us that we're not in that space. So if we ask, what would be an inspired action to take, and we can't think of anything, then that'll give us a clue to say, oh, wait a second, I'm just going to take a breath. Am I really knowing that I'm an infinite being? Am I knowing the truth that I'm infinitely, intimately, and inextricably connected to all that I desire? Am I trusting that the field of quantum possibility is actually a thinking substance? Am I trusting that my relationship with that thinking substance is a relationship with is a partnership relationship? Am I trusting that? Am I knowing that? Am I trusting that field is full of generous love? Because when we trust those things and believe those things and act as though we know the truth of those things, the actions we take will be inspired. Thinking into, in this place, in partnership with a trusting, loving, abundant universe, the people I care about today, the people I'm meant to serve today, the people I'm meant to connect with my voice today, they're in my heart. I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve. I'm grateful for the good health I have. I'm grateful for what I get to do today, including share this message with you, walk on the beach with my beloved, breathe the clean air, behold the sun and the moon, love my family, love you all, share what I know and what I believe. And so an action I take in that field is inspired. And so my invitation to you is, if you have trouble deciding what that inspired action is, go to gratitude. Make a list of all the things you're grateful for. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 things you're grateful for. Get into that field that you remember you're infinitely, inextricably, and intimately connected to all that you desire. Get into that knowing that you are part of a quantum fabric of pure love and possibility. Get into that knowing that you're on a path of beauty, of love, of kindness and compassion. And from that place ask, what might be an inspired action? And then no matter how small that inspiration comes to you, or no matter how big that inspiration that comes to you, if it's a tiny thing, do that tiny thing. If it's an enormous thing, take one step in that direction, trusting that the universe will meet that step with infinite steps taken on your behalf, always and in all ways. So let's take 3 breaths, do our neuro squeegee to recalibrate your nervous system to these truths, and then go about your day in love. Start with an exhale to empty out our lungs and draw in that first deep healing breath. And as you release this first breath, remember that you are relaxing your body, you are opening your nervous system. Second breath. And as you release this second breath, remember that your body is relaxing, your nervous system is opening up and releasing the grip on old neural pathways. Second breath. Third breath. Know like you know that you know. Know like you know that you know that today and every day you are connected to what you want. You are already connected to what you want through this quantum fabric of pure possibility, because the quantum fabric and you are made of the same stuff, scooped out of the infinite bucket of that stuff. And everything you desire is beginning to be put together and fabricated from that same stuff, and it's on its way to you through that same stuff. We experience that stuff as time and space and experience. We experience that stuff as love and feelings and stuff, things. We experience that stuff as life. And we forget sometimes that we are that stuff and we are the creator of that stuff. Go about your day reminding yourself of that, remembering your gratitudes, remembering to look for the inspired action, feel for the inspired action. Take it. Take one step in that inspired action and just see what happens. Or if it works out, awesome, and you notice a great response, awesome, amazing. If you take that inspired step and you don't see a response particularly, trust that it's there anyway. Take another inspired action. Or take a nap. Take a step. Trust. Know that your creative partner is creating on your behalf always and in all ways. And you absolutely will make today as amazing as you are. We'll see you tomorrow here in the playground. Bye for now.
This has been a production of Amazing Media International. AMI, The Deeper Conversation.